Hi everyone, I'm Lady T506. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to review in Love and Hip Hop Atlanta Season 3, Episode 2. I'm not going to go into each and everything that happens, but we're going to start off with Stevie J and Jocelyn. And Stevie J finding out that Mimi and Nico done made a sex tape. So now he all beside himself wondering about the well-being of his daughter. And I commend him for that, like, what's going over there at Mimi's house when my daughter's there. But, you know, apparently, supposedly the sex tape wasn't done at Mimi's house where the daughter stays there. Her and Nico were in the Bahamas or something where this, you know, Cameron bag allegedly got lost, stolen, or what have you, and that's how they got leaked. And he's concerned for his daughter, and I commend him for that. But, like, Stevie, I mean, the way you live your life, you can't really talk. I mean, you done got with Jocelyn while you was still with Mimi. You was still creeping on Mimi and Jocelyn. So, like, it ain't like, you know, you above Nene on this one. Carly Redden got herself a new man. Yes, Young Jock is her new man. She all happily in love, but she still got them trust issues from the past that she's trying to deal with. And how she gonna deal with them? She wants them to move in together. Apparently they've been together for about 8 months, and he's like, you know, he's happy where he's at. You know, he sort of kind of loves her, but, you know, he was married for 10 years. He ain't trying to go down that road again. I guess her thing is, I love you, and I'm having trust issues, so my thing is, we should move in together. I'm like, you doing this wrong, Carly. If you having trust issues, moving in is the last thing you need to be doing. So, the top porn company producers has gotten a hold of Mimi and Nico's tape, and they've invited them to Los Angeles. Mimi, she's upstairs like, oh my goodness, how am I going to tell my daughter about this, and how is Stevie going to act, because you know he crazy as all get out, what am I going to do? But like, Mimi, you put yourself in this situation. We're gonna play this out the way Mimi wants us to play. This was supposed to be private between them, and it got accidentally leaked. You did it, now you gotta deal with it. I mean, I know of course you weren't thinking about your daughter when you was doing it, but you should have thought beforehand, how is this gonna affect my daughter's life and her crazy daddy? Should have thought about that, Mimi, but you didn't. Scrappy D goes over to Mama D's house to tell her, you need to stay up out my business. I don't be all up in your business like that with the men you be dealing with. And if you keep on messing in my business, trying to stir up some trouble, I'm going to do the same thing to you. And she's looking like, oh, you ain't never said nothing like that to me before. But I didn't mention in this last episode, but Scrappy is on swole. He got that, how Dr. Dre got all swole up in the shoulder areas and just, like, I don't know what his workout regimen was, but he's extra swole right about now. I'm like, man, he look almost uncomfortable. And when he came into Mama D's house, he had a hoodie on, and like, it was so tight around him, it's like all you can see was his face. I mean, with no ears sticking out. I'm like, what are you going through right now? I was like, was it that cold outside that you came in like that? But I'm glad that, you know, he finally told Mama D that, hey, you need to back off. She was like, you know, I'm your mother, and that's what I'm supposed to do. I gave Erica a chance, and you see how she acted, but like, Erica was the mother's child that was together for years. He cheated on her. Of course she was going to have some doggone anger issues apart that, and he was always in their relationships, of course. It was like almost bound to not work the way Mama D was always up in their relationship and Scrappy cheating. Mama D asked did he love her, and he didn't really have no yes or no. He's feeling things out, but I don't think he loves Bambi the way Bambi could possibly maybe love him. So, Mimi and Nico, they go to the producers of the porn industry, the top industry dude, porn man. Not really what sure to call him, but we're going to call him the porn producer man. That's his name for right now. I don't remember his name. He's telling them, you know, I can't really tell you who sent me this, you know, tape. You know, it's confidential. But if you work with us, you stand to make a lot of money. If you don't, we're going to put it out anyway, and somebody else is going to make some money. So either you put it out there and don't make no money, or you do it yourself and make lots of money. And Mimi's like, I have a daughter. She's 4. What I'm going to tell her. And he gives her what I can only describe. I don't know. I was trying to say subscribe, but describe is a pimp talk. it's fine. A lot of ladies be doing this. They be nervous at first, but then they get used to it. It's like, really? Like, that's your motto? Like, I know you gonna be nervous, but it's okay. But Mimi's like, okay, I'm a businesswoman. I'm about my money, so I'm going to go ahead and, let it be out there. So that way it's going to be out there anyway. At least I can make me a little money off of it. But then he's talking about having a premiere party. And she's like, okay, you going a little too far. Like, okay, was it Nico and Mimi and Nico's sex tape? And there's a red carpet. Like, why? A premiere party? Like, do we really need that? That's like going a little too far. Maybe that's just me. So Carly confronts the young jockey at the strip club. I don't know why he was there, but he said he was conducting business. But when she walked in, he was taking a shot off some stripper's stomach, which I thought was very unsanitary because she been sliding up and down that pole, and other people been sliding down that pole, and you didn't just don't know if the girl done took a bath or not. But the strip club, it seemed kind of bare. Maybe they did that because they was filming, but it was like very few little people there. I have never been to a strip club, so I don't know the capacity of which it should be, but I thought it should be more than that. It seemed like more of like more of a bar that just happened to have a strip pole. Like, it wasn't a lot of people out and about, but she comes out like, okay, what's good? You here, you said you're supposed to be doing business, you got them same clothes on from last night, what's good? He's like, as long as you wash your tail, you good. But like, if you put on the same clothes anywhere, then that's not clean, at all. So I don't really understand that. She's going on and him about you smelling like other women when you coming home and all that stuff. He's like, if I was gonna do that, I would at least take a shower first. I'm like, really? You going with that one? Okay. So Mimi tells Arian and Erica that she basically signed the deal with the porn industry, and Arian's looking at her like, you are stupid, girl. I can't believe you did that. I think Nico was behind leaking this tape. I told you from jump, Nico, something wasn't right about him. And I kind of agree with Arian, but like Mimi, she was, a participant in this too. She helped make the sex tape. So I haven't seen it, but apparently somebody said that it looked like it was being, excuse me, got hiccups. It was being, filmed by somebody else. It wasn't like they had the camera just sitting there and all this other stuff. So I haven't seen the video, but apparently it looked like somebody else shot it. So it wasn't like it was leaked or anything like this. Like, it was just a camera just sitting there while it was doing whatever. And Erica's looking at her like, oh my goodness, I can't believe you did it. You my friend, I'm gonna be there for you, but like, girl, you really messing up. But Mimi's looking at it like, it's gonna be out there anyway. I might as well make a little money to help support my daughter. But she does swear them, y'all can't tell Stevie because y'all, or nobody else, because you know how crazy he is. It's like, we ain't gonna tell nobody. We be there for you, but girl, Nico's running you down. So Kurt's walking around like a thief in the night to take the to swab the baby to do a DNA test. Him and Benzino earlier had been talking about how the baby don't look like him. He's doing his Maury speech. Man, the baby's lighter than me. The baby don't look like me. He look more like Rashida. But like, if he looks like Rashida, I mean, it looks like somebody like he don't look like neither one of y'all. And maybe the baby just gonna look like Rashida. The baby light skinned and I'm dark skinned. I got nappy hair. The baby got straight hair. He's doing that whole this don't look like my baby. What they be doing on Maury. So he's got the baby in the middle of the night feeding him. Like, went and got the DNA test from the pharmacy and swab the baby so he can find out on his own whether the baby is his or not. I'm like, I know you're going to find out, but you could have done it a better way. Because now Rashida's going to be watching this like, really? You was swabbing my baby in the middle of the night and you ain't even tell me? But, I guess he needs to get this off his shoulder. He's like, she was out doing her thing. He was out doing his thing, getting mean or attracted to Rashida. But that don't mean she was doing anything just because they was attracted to her. Goodness. Stevie and Mimi meet up, and he wants to talk about this whole her and that sex tape. Mimi don't know he know yet, but she has a feeling that he does. And when he does let it be known, he's like, you done did this. I'm going to use all the money in my power to take get my daughter from me. She was like, you're not going to do any of that. I take care of my daughter, you know. Look at the way you be living your life. You didn't marry a doggone prostitute stripper. So you ain't getting my baby. And like, wasn't Stevie J owing like $1 million worth of child support? Like, does he even pay child support for that baby? I know he's saying he got all this money, but like for all his kids, is his child support paid up in full, where he don't owe no money? Somebody need to tell me about that. But like if you don't do this out of spite for Mimi because she's out there doing her thing and she ain't sitting at home twiddling her thumbs thinking about you, Stevie J. Do it because you think that your daughter would be better off with you and Jocelyn. Which I don't know if that's a better situation myself. I don't know y'all in a situation, but y'all are always fighting and arguing and all that stuff going on. So maybe it's not the best idea that your baby come live with y'all. So Stevie J goes confront Nico because he thinks Nico's behind this whole sex tape getting leaked out. Nico's leaving, I guess, some gym or whatever, and Stevie J is out there like, we need to talk about this little sex tape you're doing. If I find out you had anything to do with it, you know, but it's mine. They tried to fight, but of course security was right there, and Nico let it slip that you just mad because you and Jocelyn's tape didn't get out there and we getting paid for it. He says, oh, you getting paid for it now. He was like, yeah, we're going to be making a lot of money off this. And like, Nico was looking like just so smug, like, yes, I'm doing all this and you couldn't do this. I'm making money off your ex-girlfriend, your baby mother, yes, and you are hating it right now. I just swooped in and made a little name for myself. How you like me now? And I was like, ugh, couldn't say it. So, yes, that was the gist of my review. If I left anything out, I'll leave a comment or a video response. And like always, I want to thank my subscribers and the people who watch my video. I want you to like this video, comment, and subscribe. And share this video with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, and here on YouTube. This is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.